was on their practice roster with last year, the Blizzard, the Bandits, and Spencer Janes puts the Blizzard on the board, going 5-0 on Coleman.
Cameron Rowe and Brad Levick, and James is just stepping back away. That's a nice save by Murray, being aware of Scott coming off the screen and going for that far side.
Oh, skipping off the bottom. We talked about Mike Teeter off the opening, and that's what he brings from the outside, just a little skipper.
His first year in CLAX, he's going to just pick up this ball and let it rip. They said unassisted. There clearly should be an assist as he receives the ball right at the top there from Shane Scott. So
touched it. It came off the pipe. This is going to be a breakaway for Durham, though, as the pass eludes everyone. Dylan Goddard looks around and snipes it top corner.
Goddard just scoops up this ball that bounced free, and he is all alone. He will not miss very good to let him know to keep away from the goalie.
Here comes Shane Scott stealing away. He's got a breakaway. Dylan Goddard giving chase. Oh, what a move by Shane Scott.
That is a beauty. Goddard scoring at the other end in transition now. He's trying to chase down Scott, cannot catch him as Shane Scott showed some wheels to pull away. And you'll see him make a nice play to get body position there, scoop up the ball with one hand while he's warding off Goddard with the other, and some hard knocking Armstrong down to the ground, and Barrie comes up with the ball. It bounces free. Nevin Sullivan didn't see it, so it's picked up by Crawford, who scores. Just like that, it's 4-1 for Barrie. He's got some wheels, as he shows here. This is what they want to pick him up for, is some transition. There's where the ball bounces away from Connor Latimer.
Back the other way, Mike Teeter looking for his second of the game. He tries to go 5-0 again, and it squeaks through. To help out Dineley. And 1 minute left, and there's going to be more players leaving the box than there are leaving their benches. And one-on-one, though, drawing first blood on the 3-on-3 is Cam Monroe for Barrie. They stretch it to 6-1.
They've only got 6 seconds to shoot, so Mike Teeter's going to let one fly. No, he's going to make the pass across, and Maudsley will bounce a shot, get his own rebound, and score. What a play by Mike Maudsley, and what a smart play by Mike Teeter. I thought he had to shoot. He knew he had a couple of seconds left. And Maudsley,
in the opening quarter, right on the crease, and you can see James run through the pitcher. And there's the first shot, the active stick after the reset. And then the celly afterwards into the confetti pot over what was going on the bench last year.
Yeah.
Here's a shot diving through, and the next goal does go to Josh Gilray, and the Turf Dogs make it 7-2 now.
Gilray will just come up with this ball off of Dineley. Makes a couple.
Causes the turnover as it's Teeter coming down the near side. Teeter sidearm shot, and that goes through Croswell. I don't know where the hole was.
But he tried to roll it out to a teammate, really didn't get a lot of help, and then this leads to a
face-off. I think they're going to lose that argument. The ball goes back the other way. Dineley picks it up, a huge hit after the play in behind the boards, and they're going to let Gillen get the helmet off. There's players injured in behind. Gillen is making the Turf Dog pay. We don't know.
It's Kyle Clancy who's throwing bombs with him.
And they're both going to go down, and now the trainer will get out to check on the Turf Dog.
We'll see what happens here on this play. There's Clancy battling his way down. Oh, just runs the man into the boards, and Gillen is there immediately to stick up for his teammate. Here's a good shot from the other angle as Clancy kind of wraps his arms around
5 in the game,
defender, and he
5 for
gone.
fighting.
Goddard shoots it into the body of the defender, though. Goddard with the loose ball back for Hogarth, cutting through, they score! And as we said, the momentum changing things.
Hogarth, we saw him break away to get a scoring chance earlier. This time,
Turf Dogs pick up the rebound. It was Scott Gamble on that attempt. Down all alone in front, the shot and the goal, Joe Wasson.
Didn't play last week, but does a nice job. Here is the save we're going to see by Dineley. Gamble's going to pull it out, as you said, and that having to wait for the ball to reach him because he couldn't go any further is going to cost him the shot, the goal. But there's Joe Wasson just
keeping them in it as he passes up the middle. 43 seconds, don't expect a timeout here. bounce shot. Oh. What a pass from Karen to find the man streaking on the far side. It's Dylan Goddard streaking off the bench. Look at that pass one more time. And then the shot from Goddard.
Here's another angle of it, showing you he just splits.
We'll take you to break. 8-5, the Barrie Blizzard lead here on the JBI Sports Network. Brown, now the shot comes back from McNulty, who cut to the net. Saved by Donnelly. It's going to roll back into his crease now. Oh, between the legs. What a play by McNulty. Rebound comes back. And is that Tim Bergen who makes the save? Scores the goal, rather. Sorry.
Tucking it over the shoulder. You'll see McNulty scoop the ball here, go between the legs. It bounces out of the stick of McNulty, of Donnelly, to play against this year, and they certainly are living up to it. Here comes Gillen with the shot. Croswell stops it, but gives up the rebound to Scott. Croswell scrambling, the net moving. Gillen still has it and scores. What a play by Mike Gillen from one end, flattening Hogarth, causing the turnover down to the other end with the initial shot, and then he gets the rebound off the shot from Shane Scott.
27-23.
Through a couple of men and buries it 5-hole on Kevin Croswell.
Well, we've seen individual efforts at both sides of the floor, and Mike Maudsley's been the guy on the crease, but how about Gillen to step back out and then take the shot he draws today? We'll see how they utilize him as the season goes on, though, as Tompkinson takes that shot, the save from Croswell, and Brown gets drilled into the boards, goes after Tompkinson, up into the face mask, and this is going to draw everyone in the building, I think.
Brown took the initial hit while the ball was loose, was flattened into the boards, and immediately went after Tompkinson. It's hard to say exactly when the penalty was called. We'll see it soon. It looks like they are both going. Tompkinson making his way to the bench, but I think he'll be told to go over to the box. It looked like McCauley pointed with both hands. Here comes the play. Brown knocking the loose ball away. Gets hit as he's going to pick it up. Immediately goes after Brown, or after Tompkinson does get it up. You can see Brown knocking the ball away. That's a shoulder-on-shoulder hit. Drives Brown.
Brown's got the ball here. Pick and roll. This one executed legally. Rebound pops out for Bergen. 9-7. Turf Dogs continue to claw their way back.
Bergen over to Dylan Goddard. Goddard's going to take this first shot, and Bergen just picks up the rebound and fires it home. They should be giving Dylan Goddard an assist here as well.
That didn't stop him last quarter.
Yeah.
Quick stick goal, Josh Wasson.
Gorgeous. Josh Wasson, who for several years was one of the best crease players at attacking the crease in major series across Glasgow. Here's the pass by McNulty. Perfect to Wasson, and just flings it underneath the bouncer. Here's another good look. 7-2, got within 7-6. Then they fell behind some more. Oh, and there's a shot by Teeter, again from the outside, his 4th goal of the game. After this goal, if the momentum goes back to Barrie.
Just like the first one, just a little tiny skip off the carpet, and that fools him just enough to get it through the 5-hole. And this was
last in the play in the 3rd quarter.
Garrett down low, back for Armstrong here. On the crease, the shot, and that gets through Donnelly.
Well, that'll give him.
I was pretty sure 14 passed it.
But it is actually the pass coming
from someone else, or they're just trying to mix things up so fatigue doesn't become a factor here, as Durham's found themselves right back in, and Watt all alone, though, as Brad Levick finds him.
More than you're going to see here. Watch for the nice pass as Levick takes the bounce pass. 2 players come out on him. He draws Hogarth.
Like Turf Dog player may have popped his foot on this.
Oh,
on
what
crease.
a goal!
They looked like that one was even more in the crease, but Gilray's going to get credit.
1-18.
But here comes the bounce pass from Josh Wasson. There's a shot. Crawford picks up, or Armstrong. I think that's a good goal. He got it away quickly.
This will be a great
this angle's
shot.
Going to tell us. Gets the shot, follows through, gets his own rebound. No problem there.
That's a good goal.
That's a good goal.
That's a good goal. It's a goal game with under 4 minutes to play now. Brad Levick in all alone, though. A couple fakes and a goal.
That is a huge goal. Durham trying to battle back. Once again, they pulled within one, and what a play by Jeff Griffiths. Hey, they just announced unassisted. They have got to give Jeff Griffiths an assist. There's the big hit on by Guerin on Scott. Oh, here's the goal. Griffiths just batting it over. What a play. I'm going to go down personally.
And Guerin bypasses everybody, and 2-on-1 with an empty net looming. It's up over into the stick of Robertson, and he puts it in the top corner. Steven Stamp, myself, will call the game here on the JVI Sports Network. Diving through, exclamation point.
Effort. Actually, at the last second, wouldn't have minded putting Mike Gillen in. I think he had a good two-way effort.
If we were a little closer to our director, maybe we would have made the switch.
Would have been able to. We're well away from him, though. So Jason Crawford gets the nod. Good, strong two-way game for him. Scored his first goal in the Canadian Lacrosse League, and generally was harassing Turf Dogs all over the floor. The second star coming from the Durham Turf Dogs.
Yeah, we've been talking about him all game. Dylan Goddard. He's going to want to wear the GoPro every warm-up, I think, after his performance today. Number of points. Let's pull it up here. Sorry.
2 goals and a couple of assists for him.
But we go back to that one shift. It was 2 or 3 shifts in a row that that Dylan Goddard just took over on the floor and went after loose balls hard and just played absolutely hard. And that was the turning point for me in the game. And then our first star, Mike Teeter, a late addition to the lineup. Well, a late addition for us anyways. Yeah. We didn't even know he was here.
Until we saw him in the warm-up.
Yeah, and puts him in, and I think he's here to stay. Get a nameplate for that guy.
4 goals by Teeter, 3 of them from outside shots, bouncing them through the feet of the Durham goaltenders. And I'll tell you, Mike Teeter had a terrific game in his first game back since 2013 in CLAX. And like you said, put a nameplate on his shirt.